Greetings all. I am in front of my granddad's house waiting for him to answer the doorbell, but he hasn't kind of come yet. And I suspect his TV is on very loud, so he won't be out for a while. So I thought I'd take this opportunity while the Wi-Fi is working to just record a greeting for you. Cool. So the group is full of people, and I want to know, well, sure, we all want to know, like, why everybody's here and what they're hoping to gain from being in a group. Because the last thing we need is more empty kind of Facebook groups, right? And possibly a WhatsApp group to come. And we all have specific desires and experiences. So what I wanted to say was, what's in mindful eating? It's very simple. Basically, all you're doing when you're eating, when it's time to eat, is all you're doing is eating. You're not scrolling, you're not writing, you're not listening to music, you're not watching anything, of course. And yeah, you can as well as that. The way I encountered it, I saw that they were advising to use a food mood diary, or other people call it a food and emotions log or journal. And come on, Grandpa. I guess I'd better kind of research a bit more on that before I try to present my experience on it, because I'm all new to it. Mindful eating, yeah, it's just chronicling how you feel before, during, and after. I've just been writing a real quick thing, whether or not I feel rushed or nervous or anxious. It's usually because I'm very bad with timing, and I let things go really late before I do it. So my meal times run really late, and up until I started doing the mindful eating, I was just eating twice a day, usually starting quite late in the day. Anyway, yeah, so as I'm getting into it and I'm really loving it, and I'm seeing how many connections it makes with everything else in your life, mindfully doing anything else that you're doing, really. This question is, of course, when you hang out again, when this COVID time is over and you're hanging out with people and you're in the cinema or something. And of course, you don't have to do what everybody else is doing, right? But we are social creatures. So does mindful eating mean you do not eat popcorn or sweets anymore in the cinema? Or for that matter, tonight there's going to be stuff to be watching that people in the community groups that I'm involved with, we're going to be watching. And it's kind of like, oh yeah. Well, I have it kind of easy, because actually, truth be told, I am not a big fan of eating while I'm watching stuff anyway. But just a question. And just as I'm talking, I realized that for me, the buzz would be because it's a kind of a sensual stimulus, right? For me, it's like, oh yeah, I've got a pack of crisps, and it would be fun to kind of crunch away on them while I'm watching the musical tonight, or whatever documentary. It's kind of like, it's not as if I need to get in calories. It's not as if I'm really thin and I'm just like trying to sneak in some calories here or there, wherever I can. No, it's just something that I don't think about. Mindless. And in that case, it's not even eating. It's like mindless snacking. Anyway, I went to look to see what the old internet has to say about that. And I'll share some of my results, but I'd love to hear what your own experiences and your own wisdom, real time here, not just internet Googling results, are. And I'll share mine.